Welcome back. The International Day for Universal Access to Information focuses on investment in rural infrastructure and technology development, positive economic, social, and environmental links between urban, pre-urban, and rural areas, and on initiatives to adopt and implement constitutional, statutory, and/or policy guarantees for public access to information. Joining me to discuss this is Tokunbo Smith, a data privacy analyst. Thank you very much for joining us. So the theme of this year's International Day for Information is leaving no one behind. Now, we know that we're in an era where the digital age has taken over. How do we ensure that with this digital age, no one is actually left behind?
Actually, I'll start with Internet. Internet is a human right, and the government is the government's responsibility to make sure Internet is available to the public. So for you to leave no one so that everybody can participate, it means the government has a lot to do.
What's the responsibility of the government in ensuring internet
providing
connectivity for everyone?
Broadbands in villages and everything, then educate the masses how to use internet. You have schools and you have community in every village. This is a situation whereby you go to schools and deploy internet broadband, and then tell them, teach them. The youth of today are so intelligent that they can easily catch up. Yeah. All you need is to provide all the infrastructure, and when you provide all the infrastructure, you will see that it's going to help a lot. And apart from that, it gives them the confidence that they are part of the nation.
Yeah. So from what you have said, it gives me the inkling that you're talking about access to internet and community development. How can these two marry to ensure that we have even development, not just in urban areas, but rural areas as well?
That's why I've decided to start with rural areas, because here in Lagos you can go to cyber cafe. Most people, they have...
You don't even go to cyber cafes again?
No, I'm just saying you have your phones and everything. So you browse from your phone, even within the corner of your bedroom, you can do a lot of things. But when you talk about rural areas, that area has been really neglected. And the government cannot do it alone. We need organizations, we need associations to go inside the rural area and provide all these amenities, this infrastructure. One thing you don't know is that by the time you provide all this, it's going to help in governance. Because right to information means a lot. You will be able to have information at your fingertips. And you, when you're talking about even freedom of information, freedom of information is ability to have access to government information. Ability to query government that what you are spending the money for, is it proper? There is a difference between output and outcome. Most projects we have in Nigeria, they are output projects. They are not outcome. Because when you say output, you want to build 50 houses. You can build 50 houses. But what is the outcome of those 50 houses? Have they been built for the right people? So when you have access to freedom of information, you have the right to query any MDA that how have you spent our money? This is taxpayers' money. If you look at the way they are spending money in this country, because there is no proper accountability. And that is why today you are not only, nobody wants to do anything manual. You want to go digital. And that is why it is very, very important and necessary to go to the rural and provide infrastructure for the youth and then the adults so that they can also join the urban area.
So providing infrastructure for the youths in the rural areas will aid development in those areas and of course bring about the needed change we need?
Very, very good change will be brought in. Let me tell you, people will tell you that the youths are the leaders of tomorrow. They are not leaders of tomorrow, they are leaders of today. Because the way they reason is far, far different from the way we reason. And when they have access to information, they can do a lot of things with those information. They need information. Information is a big knowledge. It's not only giving you the power, the ability to query, but information to look ahead and plan ahead. Nigeria is deficient of so many things because we don't have good information, the right information that we can use to query our leaders. And that is why we are in this problem.
All right, data privacy analyst Tokunbo Smith, thank you so much for talking to us on this.
Thank you very much.